The presence of Erling Haaland at Manchester City this season guarantees goals. But he is called a double-edged sword, also brings losses for the team.
The purchase of Erling Haaland by Manchester City so far seems to be the right decision. He provides a guarantee of goals, having scored 42 goals in 37 appearances in all competitions. That number is more than the total goals of Man City's three top scorers below him. Phil Foden, Riyad Mahrez and Julian Alvarez have only collected 37 goals so far. Pressing the subscribe, like, and/or comment buttons and sharing with your closest friends will help support this channel. Many thanks. While Haaland's goals have their own advantages, they are also like one side of the coin. On the other hand, he is considered to make the team tend to depend on him and make it easier for opponents to read. Former Man City goalkeeper David James saw that what made Pep Guardiola's squad more limited in the Premier League competition. Arsenal on the other hand benefit from even distribution of goals across the team. So far Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli are the top scorers with 13 goals, followed by Martin Odegaard, 10 goals, and Eddie Nketiah, 9 goals. The recovery of Gabriel Jesus, who collected 5 goals, is also expected to add to the Gunners' source of goals for the rest of the season. Man City has a top goal scorer, but I think that actually reduces the team's productivity, said the former England national team goalkeeper. If you look at Arsenal, Bukayo Saka is their top scorer, but there are still Gabriel Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah who are also scoring goals in the team, similar to what City did last season when they won the league. Now that Man City has the number 9 player, in the course of this season, in my opinion, being able to even out goals across the team will be more profitable than having one dominant player, said David James. In the following news, Richarlison strongly denied the assumption that Antonio Conte was sacked by Tottenham Hotspur. He emphasized that his relationship with Conte is fine. Conte was recently dismissed by Tottenham after a 3-3 draw against Southampton in the last game of the Premier League. Even though at that time Tottenham had won 3-1 first. Conte was furious and criticized the players and also the club owner, who was considered to have no winning mentality and ambition. Some of Tottenham's mainstay players are considered not to have performed as expected, one of them is Richarlison. The Brazilian player has not been able to score a goal in the Premier League after being bought expensively from Everton, £50 million. This annoyed Conte so that Richarlison lost his starting spot recently. That's what made Dyke Sports Media call Richarlison inflaming other players who didn't like Conte, to urge club officials to fire him. This news was heard by Richarlison, who while strongly denied his claim that he had asked Tottenham to fire Conte. I don't mind if someone questions and criticizes my performance, because that's part of football, Richarlison said on his Twitter account. But I don't accept when they talk lies about me. I have always respected Conte and all my coaches. He helped me a lot when he first came to Spurs, and whatever problems we have, even when they are heard publicly, we will solve them by speaking professionally. He will definitely agree too. I'm not the one who inflamed the players against him, quite the opposite. I'm sorry I couldn't perform as well as he expected and I couldn't do much to hold him back. I've texted him when he left and thanked him for everything, then wished him all the best because he deserved it. Unfortunately, journalists are creating fake news like this and not confirming at all with my media team or listening directly. Poor character and professionalism. Shame on you, Dyke Sports.